Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me around the virtual telescope today. Probably the last news story I'll do, and then I have to go on with my day. Left brain, right brain, James Webb Space Telescope looks at the Cranium Nebula. You can see the images here, and the James Webb Space Telescope has just given us a front row seat to a stellar brain scan. And honestly, it's as eerie as it is beautiful. NASA recently released new images of PMR1, which you can see here. The nebula looks so much like a glowing brain tucked inside a transparent skull that astronomers have officially nicknamed it the Exposed Cranium Nebula. PMR1, which is what it's officially known by, is located in the southern constellation of Vela. And if you're a southern observer thinking this is something you're going to go after, probably a very extreme challenge if you can see it at all. Its integrated visual magnitude is 14.5 to 15.2. Central star comes in at about 16.5 estimated. Probably not something you're going to go see, but you can use James Webb here to see it beautifully. What we're actually looking at here, it's located 5,000 light years away, like I said, in the constellation of Vela. This cranium is actually the final act of a dying star. As stars reach the end of their life, they start shrugging off their outer layers, creating a cloud of gas and dust. We've talked about that several times in other articles. What makes these shots so cool is how Webb uses two different eyes to see it. You can see on the left is the NIR cam, the near infrared. This view highlights the skull, the outer shell of hydrogen gas that was blown off first. It's transparent enough that we can see right through it to the background stars and distant galaxies, which you can see here. The second image is the MIRI, the mid-infrared. This instrument focuses on the brain itself, the inner cloud of the complex gases and dust that glows with the heat right in here, focusing on that image. Left brain, right brain, if you look closely enough at the center, there's a distinctive dark lane running vertically through the middle, splitting the nebula into two hemispheres. Scientists think this fissure might be caused by powerful jets of gas shooting out from the central star in opposite directions, carving out that brain-like symmetry. The ultimate fate, we're essentially looking at the cosmic freeze frame of a star's decline. We don't know the star's exact mass, which means we don't know its final ending. If it's massive enough, 8 to 10 solar masses or greater, it will go out in a massive supernova explosion. If it's more like our sun, it will keep shedding layers until only a small, dense white dwarf is left behind, cooling off for billions of years. So we could be looking here at a possible star that's sending off its outer shells before going supernova, or we could be looking at a star that is expelling off its outer layers, forming a planetary nebula before it just condenses into a white dwarf for eons and times before it becomes a black dwarf. Kind of cool to think about that. So it's a reminder that even in death, the universe is incredibly creative. You can check out the full side-by-side comparison on NASA's site to see the brain and the skull for yourself. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.